Lenovo barely revealed their Legion GO S, and people are already doing postmortems on it. Those who got to test the device were not happy with the Windows version, but the SteamOS version may be a different story. On paper, this handheld should be a Steam Deck competitor, especially with SteamOS launching in May this year. But that variant wasn't ready to be shown at CES 2025, leaving all wondering what it's capable of. Instead of waiting around, those who got their hands on the Windows version decided to take matters into their own hands, installing Bazzite OS to see if this thing can be the next Steam Deck. Special credit to ETA Preem, whose testing has given us some early insights. This marks the first time a third-party handheld is set to launch with official SteamOS. If it proves successful, it could signal a major shift, making SteamOS, or Linux in general, a staple OS for handheld and mini PC gaming. If you don't know what Bazzite is, it's a custom Linux build based on SteamOS, designed to bring the best parts of the Steam Deck's experience to other handhelds. That means full Steam Deck UI, better power efficiency, and improved game compatibility compared to stock Windows. The Legion GO S doesn't officially ship with SteamOS yet, but with Bazzite installed, it's as close as you can get right now. And the result? Surprisingly or unsurprisingly, Bazzite OS delivers better performance in most cases. According to ETA Preem's testing, 90% of the games tested ran better on Bazzite OS than on Windows. And that's not just minor improvements. We're talking higher frame rates, lower input lag, and smoother performance across the board. Before we get too deep into comparisons, let's quickly break down what we're working with here. On paper, it's not the most powerful handheld, but with the right optimizations, it could still punch above its weight, which is why running Bazzite on it is such a big deal. So, how is Linux performing? Well, the results speak for themselves. As you can see, a community-made third-party OS is mopping the floor with native Windows. Windows struggles to deliver stable performance on handhelds, requiring constant tweaking and higher power draw just to keep up. Meanwhile, Bazzite OS is offering higher FPS, better frame pacing, and lower input lag, all while consuming less power. This is a huge deal for handhelds, since lower power draw means better battery life and lower heat generation. One of the biggest advantages of Bazzite is the level of control you get. Basically, it makes the GO S feel more like a Steam Deck, which is exactly what people wanted when Lenovo announced a SteamOS version of this device. But there are still some rough edges, some texture issues, occasional crashes in certain games, and missing compatibility for a few apps mean it's not a perfect replacement for a native Steam Deck experience yet. Now, can the Legion GO S running Bazzite compete with the Steam Deck OLED? The Legion GO S has a faster CPU and GPU at higher TDPs, but the Steam Deck is more power efficient. At 15 watts TDP, they're close, but at 25 watts, the Legion GO S pulls ahead. Steam Deck lasts longer at lower wattages. The Legion GO S drains faster at high power modes. In software optimization, Steam Deck is still king. Bazzite OS bridges the gap, but it's not a one-to-one replacement yet. Legion GO S wins on refresh rate and resolution, but Steam Deck OLED's display is better overall. If you want a truly polished experience out of the box, you'd be better off waiting for the official SteamOS variant. So, can Bazzite OS make the Legion GO S a true Steam Deck competitor? Right now, it's getting close. Performance gains over Windows are undeniable, and with further optimizations, it could become a solid alternative for people who want a more powerful Steam Deck experience. But for now, the Steam Deck OLED still has the edge in software polish, battery life, and overall ease of use. If Lenovo nails the SteamOS version, Legion GO S could open a path for the future of handhelds and couch gaming. And let's be real, Windows is fine for general use, But for gaming, it's a bloated mess. It's terribly optimized for small hardware, eats up system resources, and requires constant tweaking to get decent performance. That's exactly why Linux-based alternatives like Bazzite and SteamOS are gaining traction in the handheld space.